Hey guys, this is Chemical, and I'm back with more Let's Play The Legend of Zelda Ocarina of Time. In the previous episode, we started up inside Jabu Jabu's belly, and we also found the spiritual stone of the Zora people. However, we didn't actually find it. Princess Ruto found it and then got kidnapped again herself, like a fool. But anyway, I just wanted to come over here and check out this wall, because I said I would, or not this wall, this door, because I said I would, and I didn't do it at the end of the last video. So let's go ahead and have a peep. I don't think anything really fascinating is in here. We got this big sponge thing, this massive red sponge that we can stun if we use the boomerang on, and then we just got like some healing items and some rupees. Holy cow, that's actually so much money. We got like 30 rupees there and a fairy. Good God. I can't talk right now. I don't know what my problem is. Sheesh. Sheesh, sheesh, sheesh. Alright, so I'm going to have to meet you guys back up there because there is actually no easy way to get up. So, well, actually, what we can do is climb up this wall of vines. I figured we'd have to go the opposite way around, but yeah, I think I pointed this out in the previous episode. If you fall down here accidentally and you can't get back up, then you're just going to have to use these vines and then you can drop down again. It is very, very nice. But anyway, I might meet you guys back in the other room because I've already wasted a bunch of time, so I'll see you in a sec. Alright, so back to where we were. Back to what I was originally doing before I got stupidly distracted showing off rooms for you guys. Silly me. Anyway, we'll take this platform all the way up to the top, and then there's a bunch of pots in here that we can use to heal up. We don't use the pots to heal up, we use the contents of the pots to heal up. Come on, fairy. Dude. Did that fairy seriously just fly into the wall? Okay, come on, come back here. Thank you, thank you. I mean, it was only like half a heart or whatever, but still, I want it. I need it. I need it. Okay, so now that that is taken care of, we can just go ahead and walk out this fleshy door. This disgusting fleshy door, and we have more of these spongy things, so let's go ahead and chuck the boomerang at them. Dude, what are you doing, Link, you fool? Okay, thank God. I thought that Octorok might accidentally hit me there. Dude, Octorok, do you mind, man? I'm trying to do a thing. Okay, here we go, here we go. As you see, they kind of like start getting redder and redder as you have to wait longer, as they, you know, get less and less paralyzed. Anyway, you might recognize this room, the map of this room anyway. If we take this down, we are back in that second room again. And it actually connects a bridge for us so that we can get to this side that we couldn't actually get to before. So what we want to do is take one of these boxes and we walk it all the way over here. And as you can, good God, I almost fell again. If you do fall, then you're going to end up in that room with the Octorok and elevator that you had to go in with Ruto before. But thankfully I did not. Holy crap. That would have sucked. That would have totally sucked. So we have a couple beery in here, and we also, as you can see, if you're looking at the map, this is the final room of the dungeon. So I'm going to take care of these guys first, just because they're a pain in the ass. They just kind of make it a little bit more annoying to get the stuff in here. And you probably heard the Skulltula in here as well. Okay, you know what? I want that rupee. I'm actually thirsty enough to get that rupee. So let's go ahead and kill this, and then we have to climb all the way up. And don't bother using the boomerang because, you know, you got to climb all the way up here anyway. Unfortunately, as if it's that much trouble. I think the berry will still like attack you up here as well. But as you can see, we have this uvula thing again. We can't hit it with the slingshot because there's these spider webs in the way. However, we can use the curve of the boomerang to go on the outside of these spider webs, which is very, very nice. It allows us to open up that door. Link, do not get hurt, thank you. It allows us to open up the final door, and we can finally head in and take on the boss. Let's do this. Bioelectric Anemone Baronade. This is our final boss that we have to take on. This guy is actually no pushover in comparison to the other like bosses that we've had to fight, King Dodongo and Queen Goma. This guy is actually pretty tough. He's a good bit stronger. What you want to do is basically walk around him and disconnect his like connection to the You want to disconnect his connection to the ceiling, and then he's going to send all these weird beery around you, or these jellyfish or whatever. And then what you can do is just go ahead and paralyze his main body with the boomerang and use a couple of attacks to hit him. There we go. Okay. As you see, he loses a layer of these things as well. Okay, we got a couple good hits in on him there. So you kind of have to time this right so you can actually slip it in past his jellyfish shield. There are a couple good steps to this boss as well, which I really like. I always thought Baron Abe was a pretty cool boss, honestly, because all the others were such pushovers up to this point, and then we actually get to Baron Abe, and I think I even might have died on him a couple of times as a kid. Anyway, once we get to this point, we have to just keep destroying the jellyfish on the side that are like encircling him, because until we do that, he's not actually going to come out of the ground completely. He's like unhittable when he's like that. So, let's go and do boomerang. Boomerang, can you actually hit for once, please? Boomerang, please hit. Okay, once we have that, we can go ahead and just lay into him with a couple of these bad boys. A couple of jump attacks. Okay, let's continue on, let's continue on. Now he's going to try and shock us. He's got these weird, like, satellite dish-looking sort of things as well. Okay, dude, do you mind? He's just spinning like a top there. Sheesh. Okay, this should be the last one, should be the last one. Couple more. Are you serious? Are you serious? You went under the ground after one hit. Do you gotta do that to me? Do you gotta do that to a man's? As you can see, this is like a pretty easy way to avoid getting hit with the lightning bolts, just sidestepping around him. Do not do a jump attack, you fool, you dweeb. Okay, come on, hit him. Dude, do you mind not going away from me all the time? It's so rude. Alright, and there we go. The dirty deed is done. He gets all these disgusting blisters all over himself. I guess this was what was infecting Jabu Jabu all this time. Maybe Ganondorf put it in him. And we see all this delicious green blood lying around. And another heart container. And this actually puts us at 10 hearts, which is the half of the total that we're going to have at the end of this adventure. So, with that taken care of, let's go ahead and step into the blue light with Princess Ruto. You're late. What took you so long? You're useless. I was just lonely, that's all. Just a little. If you say so. Ooh, romantic. Dude, Link. She's just a girl, man. You'd have to be scared of her. I know they are scary, though. Oh god, this is so saucy. Look at that look on her face, sheesh. You looked cool. Cooler than I thought you would anyway. Just a little. Well, anyway, you saved me, so I guess I'll reward you. What do you wish? Just tell me. I don't really want anything. Hee hee hee. Don't be shy. I can tell what you're thinking. Dude, what exactly are you referencing? My mother gave it to me and said I should give it only to the man who will be my husband. You might call it the Zora's engagement ring, but there's only one of them in existence, so how is it an engagement ring? Alright, I'll give you my most precious possession, Zora's Sapphire. Why, thank you. You obtained Zora's Sapphire. This is the spiritual stone of water passed down by the Zoras. Her most precious possession? You don't know what she's talking about, but you finally collected all 3 spiritual stones. Go back to see Princess Zelda. Don't tell my father. Don't worry, I won't. I'll keep it between us. You have my word. On my honor. Dude, I can't marry you. I've got a hot princess back at Hyrule that I gotta take care of. I got a hottie on deck. Anyway, that is it. We have every single spiritual stone that we need. We can go back to Zelda. We can save the world. We can do this, guys. We can do this. Yeah, when I was first playing Ocarina of Time, and I actually got to this point in the game, I was so excited because I legitimately thought that I would almost be done. I was like, what's going to happen next? What are we going to do now that I finally have all my goods? Now that we finally have everything. So, if you actually bomb this wall back here, then we will have another Great Fairies Fountain. And this is one that I always forget about as well. I don't know why, just in normal playthroughs, it just slips my mind every time. Probably because the item isn't, you know, it's not that useful in normal play. But anyway, let's go ahead and play Zelda's Lullaby. Welcome, Caden. I am the Great Fairy of Magic. I will give you a magic spell. Please take it. Okay. Thanks. Most appreciated. Compadre. And it's green this time. And we get Furor's Wind. This is warp magic you can use with C. Warp when you're in danger. You will teleport to the warp point. When you first use the magic, you will create a warp point. When you use the magic again, you can either dispel the warp point you created last time or warp to that point. He uses a lot of magic though. I think he used like half your magic. Remember, you can use Furor's Wind only in dungeons that have a dungeon map hidden inside, okay? When battle has made you weary, please come back to see me. Okay, I will. She also heals us up, not she also. She also heals us up. I don't know if I mentioned that in the OG episode when I saw the first fairy on Death Mountain, but yes. Before I head to Hyrule Castle to see Princess Zelda, now that we have all the stones, there's a couple other things that I want to do. Just some side questy stuff, you know, there's some gold skulltulas and the stray heart piece or two that I really want to collect before we, you know, head on back to Hyrule Castle. But first things first, you know, I mean, I'll probably spend like the next episode or two taking care of like just, you know, side questy stuff. But as for the rest of this episode, I'm going to go back and have a chat to King Zora and see what he has to say, because we actually haven't had a chat with him since, you know, we saved his daughter, considering that was only like 5 minutes ago. But anyway, let's go ahead and come back up here. Still got to talk on the pedestal to talk to him. Oh, Caden, so you saved the princess, eh? I really appreciate it. Is that all you have to say? You're welcome, I guess. Dude. Okay, well, I guess I can talk to you from the ground. Did my most precious possession help you in your quest? Hee hee. I don't know, I haven't really used it yet. Honestly. I'm still waiting. I'm still messing around, man. I'm still looking after you guys. So let's go ahead and jump off here. I'm not going to bother talking to this dude. I cannot even be bothered. So let's go ahead and come over. Well, actually, I never talked to a lot of these Zoras in the water either. Oh, hi, Caden. Your old Princess Ruto will talk about lately. Really? I just saved her. Why does she like me so much, man? I don't get it. I don't get it. She's so clingy. Oh, hi, Caden. Your old Princess Ruto will talk about lately. I know your buddy just said that. Alright, so I'm going to go ahead and end that here, guys. As I said, well, whatever. You know, I'll talk to this guy, I guess. Screw it, I lied about ending the video off now. Oh, thanks to you, Lord Jabu Jabu, it's back to normal. Okay, he actually said something useful. Something different, anyway. So yeah, as I was saying, I am going to be spending the next, like, episode or two doing side questy stuff before we, you know, get back into the main story. But for now, I am going to end that here. So thank you guys very, very much for watching. This has been Chemical Duck, and I will see you next time. Let's play The Legend of Zelda Ocarina of Time, when we're probably going to be getting some goods. See you guys then.